right, we're back on trail after the fiasco from my last video. And yeah, today's been so beautiful, so beautiful. It's nice and cool. I think it's in the 70s, like mid 70s. The low tonight might be in the 40s. It's gonna be really nice. And we found this little spot to stop for lunch. It looks like a campsite actually, kind of right off trail. So we're gonna stop here and probably eat some like pasta or something. I'll figure out something to make for lunch. Since we're not pulling as many miles, we can stop here for a little bit extra today. And the plan is to get to a shelter. We're gonna go 2 shelters. We're gonna go past one and then hit the second one, and stay in the shelter tonight. So I'm praying that the shelter is sort of decent and there's space for us. So we should get there this afternoon. All right, the wind is absolutely crazy today, so I hope you can hear me over the wind. Well, we just came to McQueen's Knob Shelter, which is not officially maintained by the Appalachian Trail. It is so teeny tiny. I mean, look at this thing. It's like almost as tall as I am, and there's sort of a place to sleep. There's a fire pit here and like one little bag hang for your pack, and that's it. So Far Out says that this was built in 1934, and it's like a lean-to sort of thing. I mean, it's pretty impressive. It's still standing, I guess, and it hasn't been maintained. Anyway, so I mean, we knew that's not the one we're staying at tonight. We're gonna go about, I think it's about 1.5 miles more, and we're gonna stay at the one down there. So, very interesting. So if you peek through these trees, you can see how high we are. That's kind of crazy, actually. Doesn't feel that high. Oh my. Look at this tree. It just split in half and then like almost fell down. I wonder if this one's gonna go next. Yikes. Gosh, there's another one.
And it's bending another tree.
Wow. So it's about 2:45. We went 4.8 miles today. Weather was absolutely gorgeous. We had a windy day. I think the temperature stayed in the mid 70s. And it's just now starting to get warm. We have a little bit of this like area of sun here, but it feels so good at the same time. So I might just hang out here at this picnic table because we have made it to our shelter. We're at Abington Gap Shelter for the night. I feel good about this. I read the comments on the app. Haven't seen anything strange. Everyone's just talking about the water source that's down here and what the flow is like. So that's good news. So nothing crazy to report in that area. And then I also make sure that I read the most recent stays that are in the book. Every shelter has some sort of like a log book. And so I do like reading through those. I like reading, you know, who's chosen to write something down, like, you know, if we know them, kind of like how their stay was, what they felt about it, and that kind of thing. And so it's all quiet there too. There was just one person on Far Out who said that they saw a mom and 3 babies, like triplet bear babies, which is super cute, I'm sure. That, you know, several weeks back, in an area that we already hiked through. And like I said, I'm not afraid of regular bear activity. I think it would be cool to see another bear, maybe in passing in a normal scenario, like from way far away, because that's part of being out here. You know, that's not surprising to me. I feel like we've prepped for that. It's the unexpected bear behavior that is surprising to me, and that is a little bit more freaky. So for now, I feel good about sleeping in a shelter with 3 sides of cinder block. That is just, that's a good comfort level for me right now. The kids like it. They think it's exciting. You know, I don't see snakes. I don't see mice. I know there's mice. There's always mice and stuff. But man, I'll take the mice, you know? If it's mice or bears, aggressive bears that don't act right, I will take little mice every time. So yeah, not much to report today. We hiked easy and fast, and I feel like it's just getting easier and easier for us. Yeah, did almost 5 miles, and yeah, we'll go way down trail and eat dinner, following all the rules again, and find a great spot way out yonder to put our bear canister, and we'll just have a nice rest of the day.
Do you see this part right there? That's a chopper.
All right, Abingdon Gap Shelter. It's not too shabby. I mean, it's a shelter. Shelter life. And they got hangs for packs. Here is an on-purpose graffiti board. Kind of cool. Looks like they paint over this section and start it fresh every now and then. So that's actually a great idea, because so many of these shelters just have, like, you know, everyone signed their name like all over it. So this is so much better having it like this. Oh, look. The kids wrote me in. I didn't write that. Thank you, kids. All right, so it's starting to get chilly, which is absolutely amazing and so refreshing, such a relief. We are here at our water source, filtering some water. We had to climb down this hill behind the shelter. It was like 0.2 just to get down here. So it's going to be 0.2 back up, and then blah. That's kind of a long way to get water, but we needed water. There weren't very good options on the trail today. We actually skipped one that was listed on the map because it was not moving very quickly. It was pretty stagnant, and I didn't want to do that. Then we only had 2.5 miles to go to get here. So anyway, I skipped that one. And so now we're cameling up, drinking all of our water, getting some good fresh water for tonight and also for tomorrow morning. I'm gonna fill up my water bladder again and then carry it up this hill so we can filter it tomorrow morning for breakfast and for the start of our day. We are hoping to get as much sleep as possible tonight so that we can start early tomorrow in order to do about 10 miles to get to Damascus. But it's all downhill tomorrow, so it'll go by quick. It'll be easy. Woohoo! Y'all excited?
Yahoo!
Woohoo! Okay, so we found a tent site that is near the shelter. Not too close, but far enough away. Surely this is a decent spot for us to put our food and have a little fire tonight, just kind of away from shelter. There's the bear canister. The kids really wanted to have a fire, so we are going to do that.
I collected all this stuff with the moss.
Okay, so these are larger, but I need some smaller ones.
Yeah, but it...
Is it going to stay? It's
Oh, it is a big payday.
it's a giant payday.
It's a king size.
Well, we got the fire to go. It's good news. And it's making some beautiful smoke through the forest. So today for dinner we had creamy garlic shells. We had this like family size of this. Bring that payday back.
Oh man.
You're funny. Yes, half of that is Nora's payday. We added this vegetable mix. It's like dehydrated veggies. They're pretty good. So we just like add it to different dishes. Added olive oil. And then we had it with salmon. And then for fun, we poured bacon bits on top, and oh my gosh, so good. And then payday for dessert. Delicious. Too nice. Oh, war. Oh, you beat me. You beat me by a lot.